It wouldn't be wrong to say that Elon Musk is the most recognized and controversial businessperson of our time. Starting his entrepreneurial journey as one of the founders of PayPal, Musk gained fame as the founder or executive of globally recognized and successful companies such as Tesla, SpaceX, SolarCity, and Hyperloop. Behind the success of these companies, Musk's visionary leadership, innovative ideas, and sensational personality have played a significant role. While Musk's sensational statements often serve as a positive tool for him, in some cases, they have also gotten him into trouble. Musk's personal life, which is followed by the media and the public, and his unconventional management style in the business world have made him a controversial figure. Especially, some of Musk's controversial statements on Twitter have been the biggest trigger for this. In recent years, Musk's troubles with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, due to his tweets and financial commitments related to Tesla had raised concerns among Tesla and Musk fans. The resolution of this issue was achieved through an agreement with the SEC. However, many people are still curious about the facts behind this agreement. What were the reasons behind this agreement? What was Musk's problem with the SEC? What were the reasons behind this agreement? For all this and more, before starting the video, if you're interested in universal economic history, you can subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to be informed about new videos I upload every day. Enjoy the watch.
Universal economic history.
To understand the facts behind Elon Musk's agreement with the SEC, we first need to understand what the SEC is. The SEC is the regulator of the securities market in the United States. By overseeing companies' financial statements and reports, the SEC prevents investors from encountering misleading or incomplete information. In addition, the SEC helps prevent crimes such as fraud and manipulation in the markets. Elon Musk, referring to his position as CEO of Tesla, had been tweeting a series of controversial tweets in recent years. Many of these tweets were related to cryptocurrencies, while others were about Tesla's shares and the company's financial performance. For example, in a tweet in 2018, Musk announced plans to take Tesla private. This tweet caused the company's stock to rise and increase the value of the shareholders' holdings. However, it turned out that this tweet did not materialize, and Musk eventually faced stock fraud charges from the SEC. Another example is Musk's tweets about Tesla's shares, combined with his comments on other stocks, which led to allegations of market manipulation by affecting the price of the shares. In his tweets about Tesla's shares, Musk used explicit statements about whether the share price would increase or decrease. These tweets were investigated by the SEC on the grounds that they manipulated Tesla's stock price. Musk's tweets also raised questions about the company's financial reporting. For instance, in a tweet in 2018, Musk said it was possible to increase Tesla's annual production volume to 500,000 vehicles. However, this figure was much higher than the company's annual production capacity, and investors felt deceived about the company's true financial situation. Elon Musk and Tesla clashed with the SEC in 2018. Musk shared his thoughts on withdrawing Tesla's shares from the public market on Twitter and stated that the share price would be $420 if that were to happen. However, there were some question marks. Following Musk's funding secured tweet, the SEC initiated an investigation, claiming that Musk's statement was false and misleading, and it affected Tesla's stock price. During the investigation process, the SEC conducted a detailed review not only on this matter but also on Tesla's other financial activities. As a result of this review, it was revealed that Tesla's financial situation was not very healthy. While Tesla's debts were increasing, the company's cash flow had decreased. This indicated that Tesla could face serious financial difficulties in the future. The SEC filed 2 separate lawsuits as a result of Musk's tweets and misleading statements that affected the market value of Tesla's shares. One lawsuit was filed due to Musk making misleading statements that affected the market value of Tesla's shares, and the other lawsuit was filed due to Musk tweeting misleading statements about Tesla being sold privately. The incident attracted public attention. The SEC alleged that Musk's statements manipulated the company's stock prices and provided evidence to show that he misled investors. On the other hand, there were also opinions suggesting that these allegations were unfounded. Particularly, the source of funding mentioned in Musk's tweet was kept secret, and whether this source was real or not had not yet been clarified. Musk denied these allegations and stated that he wanted to communicate with investors who were concerned about the future of Tesla. Musk claimed that the purpose of his tweet was to increase investors' trust in Tesla and that the funding source was real, but his justification was not considered valid. The SEC pointed out that Musk's tweet did not confirm the claims that Tesla would go private and that it did not reflect the truth. Additionally, the SEC concluded that the company's stock price increased after this tweet, leading to the conclusion that these statements manipulated the company's stock. The SEC believed that tighter regulations were needed to protect investors and ensure the future of Tesla. In the court, after the lawsuit against Musk for allegedly manipulating the company's stock prices, although Musk was allowed to remain as CEO of Tesla, he was required to step down as chairman of the board of directors, and an independent chairman would be appointed to take over the roles of chairman and board member. This person would oversee Musk's statements to ensure the accuracy and reliability of Tesla's financial disclosures. Additionally, an agreement was made requiring Musk to obtain approval before making any tweets or statements regarding the company's financial matters. This agreement would ensure that Tesla's financial situation was presented in a more transparent manner and that investors were better informed. Another significant aspect of the agreement was the $20 million fine imposed on Musk by the SEC. This penalty was imposed due to Musk's misleading tweets. Additionally, Tesla was fined $20 million as well. While the SEC's move caused a decline in Tesla's stock value, the statements made by Musk and the discussions about Tesla's goals sparked debates in the public. Musk's penalties were approved. He was removed from the management for 3 years, and he was fined $20 million. This agreement did not have a negative impact on Tesla's stock prices since Musk was still serving as the CEO of Tesla. However, as a result of the agreement, Musk would have to be more careful in his financial statements regarding Tesla. This could help prevent negative comments about Tesla and regain the trust of investors. At the same time, temporarily transferring the role of chairman of the board of directors of Tesla could provide an indication of the company's future management structure and serve as a starting point for measures to ensure the accuracy and reliability of the company's financial disclosures. Although the developments seemed to be restrictive for Musk, the outcomes were not so. After becoming a target for not complying with their demands and deciding to react instead of complying with them, Musk's statements regarding the violation of the agreement and the SEC's reaction created a broad impact in the business world. The events revealed their effects on both Musk's management and himself. The SEC, in response to Musk's tweets that violated the previous agreement, decided to impose sanctions. A new agreement was reached between Elon Musk and the SEC, stating that Musk should only share Tesla-related tweets that had been approved by Tesla's attorneys. This situation led to a decrease in Tesla's stock value and financial losses for the company. Musk's reaction was criticized by the SEC and investors, and this situation had a negative impact on the company's image. However, these events not only affected Musk's reputation but also the reputation of the SEC. Some circles believed that the SEC took a lenient approach towards Musk instead of protecting the agreement, which damaged the SEC's impartiality. The agreement reached between Elon Musk and the SEC was considered a turning point in terms of the importance of statements made by CEOs of public companies on social media. The details and facts behind the agreement are still being debated by many. In this case, we can delve into the topic in more detail. First of all, it should be noted that the agreement with the SEC did not have any provisions regarding the falsity of Musk's funding-secured tweet. Instead, the agreement required Musk not to make any misleading or false statements and not to disclose any information that would mislead Tesla shareholders. However, The SEC filed a lawsuit claiming that Musk's tweet had a significant impact on the market and increased the value of Tesla's shares. Therefore, some commentators believe that Musk's tweet should have been addressed more clearly. The facts and speculations behind the agreement are more complex. Some argue that Musk's tweet on Twitter a few days before notifying the SEC of his acceptance of the agreement, stating, "Just wanted that the Short Seller Enrichment Commission is doing incredible work. And the name change is so on point," could be part of the agreement. This tweet referred to the SEC being referred to as the Short Seller Enrichment Commission, referring to investors who wanted to short Tesla's shares. Some argue that the agreement between Musk and the SEC restricted his freedom as a public company CEO and put more pressure on Tesla. There are also disagreements about whether Musk should withdraw from Tesla. Some investors and observers believe that the volatility in Tesla's shares due to Musk's tweets has harmed the company's long-term goals. In conclusion, Elon Musk's agreement with the SEC served as an example highlighting the importance of statements made by CEOs of public companies on their social media accounts. While the facts and speculations behind the agreement are still a subject of debate, the agreement made Musk more responsible as a public company CEO and was a positive development for Tesla shareholders and investors. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If there's a specific video you'd like me to make on economic history, don't forget to mention it in the comments section. I wish everyone a pleasant day.
Universal Economic History.